Not really the way they were designed, but I have actually used insert cables this way. When I'm stuck for an extra output, this trick will work on any insert. For instance, if you just want an extra output of an aux send to feed on-stage monitors and an in-ear setup, just plug them in halfway, and then you'll find one or the other ends will pass that signal out. Don't plug them all the way in, or else you'll break that circuit and no signal will get past. I certainly did not say this was best practice here. Not at all. Just a kind of a way to get some extra routing completed. If you're ever really in a pinch. So back to what I said earlier about capturing everything through the mixer. If you are recording a speech and you only have one mic, then you'll record that person, speaking, of course. But for example, if you had a Q&A, like a question and answer session where people in the audience ask the host a question, then mic that person up. Have a roving wireless microphone that can be handed to anyone asking questions. It really doesn't matter if the other people in the room can hear that questioner, but if the board doesn't hear it, then it won't get recorded. Does that make sense? So are you really hearing me on this point? I think I've kind of done it to death here, but in a small setting where the audience doesn't have to rely on the PA system to hear various things, that's when your mix is going to start getting jacked up, right? Throw some headphones on and make sure that you're hearing really the real deal. Actually, a great example of this is if maybe drums are really loud in the room and you don't really need to pump them up, you bring them down here in the mix. It sounds fine live, but the main mix coming out of here will be very light on those drums. So in terms of making just a rough mix, recording a full mix from the main left and right outs is a great way to make a quick and dirty recording. But if you have a higher end digital mixer like this guy here, you can actually do something cooler, way cooler. On this mixer, you actually have the ability to record every input here through Firewire. That means that with the right piece of software, which actually comes with this PreSonus desk here, you can create individual recordings of every single channel and then really have the ultimate in flexibility later on.